So it's been 1 year now since I ended up buying a Stihl FS94R, and this is a 1 year update video on if I had any troubles on it in the 1 year I've owned it. But actually I'm pretty satisfied with it. But only one thing though. The only thing I didn't like about the FS90 or about any Stihl trimmer in general is the auto cut 25-2 or whatever that one's called. I prefer the Echo speed feed heads, which fit perfectly fine on a Stihl trimmer. Only thing you have to do is I know this one's kind of dirty. I just used it about a week ago. But the only thing you have to do is get an Allen key, put it in this hole here where my finger is. Then I think you just turn the head counterclockwise. And with the speed feed heads, you can get these at Home Depot or any Echo dealer. In this case, I got mine at Home Depot. I got a brand new one on here. You just have to take it, as soon as you buy it, you gotta take it out of the box. You gotta take it apart right away to change out the insert, one of the inserts here. I'm not gonna take this apart, but when these come from the factory, they come with a gold insert. You have to change it out to make it a green insert for a Stihl trimmer. So yeah, but other than that, this is a really good trimmer. I'd probably, if I had to go back to an FS70R, which was my very first Stihl string trimmer, I'd probably go back to one. I purchased this at Russo's Outdoor Power Equipment, or Russo Powers. If I can focus. Oh well. This machine was manufactured in April of, if my phone's camera can focus properly. There it goes. April of 2024. So this means this is a 2024 model year. Some other things I really like about it is the semi-automatic choke. So basically what that means, you just prime it and you pull it. When you put the choke in like that, when you touch the throttle, choke automatically goes to the run position. It's also got the button stop here. And another thing I really like about the FS94R is the throttle set wheel. So if you have it go towards the minus, it gives you very less play. And if you put it towards the plus, it gives you more play. Which is a pretty decent idea or actually a really good idea that Stihl came up with. If you have to trim around plants and stuff like that. It's I see a lot of lawn care guys use these, at least where I live. And me, I cut lawns as a side hustle, with a friend of mine. So yeah, if anybody's looking for a Stihl FS94R, or actually a Stihl trimmer in general, if you're doing lawn care, I highly recommend the FS94R. And as a bonus, I think we'll go ahead and start it up. So you just press the primer button I usually give it about 5 primes, maybe 6. Alright, and I'll do 7 for good luck. Put the choke on. Sorry, I don't have a tripod. And you just pull the cord. .2 horsepower, I think. Very nice. I love Stihl trimmers. Alright, everyone. Thanks for watching.